get through. So, all right, another one from Twitter here from Selena. Selena wants to know what the best Facebook ad courses are. Got some money to spend. Hey, get it, girl. But free resources are great too. So, yeah, this is actually outside of ad courses, even I'll just say even like tools, the world of like everything. Like a lot of times there are quality free resources, definitely, right? But there is some truth to that. Like, hey, those people who say like I made it and I have to charge you for it, otherwise like you won't use it. Like, sure, that's like a line so they can charge you, but like there's some truth to that. We've definitely seen that in our own personal use. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I am a big fan of like paying enough money to where something won't like hurt you, but enough money to where you'll use it. Right. So like, that's what, when she says got some money to spend, I would have my follow-up question. It wasn't this, but it would be like, how much? Because I wouldn't want to like spend it all on like a course that you might use or might not use or whatever. But I would want to spend enough to where it's like, yeah, like I will feel bad if I don't at least, crack the virtual saran wrap on this. So yeah, I mean, but my recos here were a couple qualifiers. Number one, before you do any Facebook ads course anywhere, you definitely need to have an ad account to like try the stuff you're learning in, right? Where you're spending real dollars, right? Whether that's your own or whether it's like a client account or whatever it is, you need to like have a place, like have kind of a sandbox that you can try all the stuff that you're learning in. Like when Casey came to me, he came to me with like, the early on Facebook ads questions, like, hey, what do you think about this ad and stuff? And it was like, dude, like they were, they're like running money in their own ad account to some ClickBank offer, which you can totally get banned for. And I was like, there's just so much, like, I don't even know how to unpack it. So like, but if he hadn't had that ad account to actually play with, or when he came to work with me, if he hadn't had places to actually practice and use the skills that he was learning, that like, it just doesn't hit. So that's number one. You need to have a place to practice. I would definitely take Facebook Blueprint and like, so starting all the way at the beginning, I would take like Facebook Blueprint and learn all the mechanics of the platform first, like where the buttons are to do certain things and what buttons mean what and that kind of thing, right? Like I would start there. So you just like understand like what you're clicking on first. In that Blueprint won't give you any real good, like, here's how to have success as a Facebook advertiser. It will just orient you to the platform. Right. And then courses I would recommend would be like, I like Nick Shackelford's course with Founder.
Sure.
We're big on, I've done all the digital marketer certifications.
Right. And I think I've done a few. I don't think I've completed the whole
You've done the media buying one.
Yeah.
They're not Facebook ad specific, but they're more, I actually find them valuable because it's more media buying mindset focused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're big on mindset,
Yeah. Like you got to have the foundation, right? So have a media buyer's foundation, like a media buyer's like mental foundation. And then you can get into like, here's the details of this specific platform.
Aside from the recommendations you made too, I would say from my own experience, I think the way I've personally learned the most is more one-on-one. So I would say like look into some like coaching potentially too. It's hard to know who really knows a lot and who doesn't, but I think that stuff becomes easier to figure out as you like, or again, if you're running ads and you're getting like consulting from somebody or coaching from somebody and none of the stuff they're showing you is helpful at all and you're moving the wrong way in your ad accounts, like, well, then you kind of know like maybe they're not the best fit for you right now on the accounts you're trying to focus on, but yeah, it's again, just to echo what you said, it's paramount that you have somewhere to test all the things that you're trying. Otherwise you can get kind of lost in the, like, I guess almost like the academia of like, hey, how things should be done. And it's that same way as that person who you is like traditionally trained at music. And then you go to some like jam session and they can't like they're like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
They can't just jump in and play.
So, trying to think about what I did early on. I did the digital marketer courses, certifications, and that gave me the right media buying mindset. And then I did, I think I did not Nick's Facebook ad course, but another one that probably isn't as relevant now. But then I also did, like I had a podcast that I listened to regularly about Facebook, about paid traffic. And like between the three of those, and then I had some ad accounts that I could try this stuff in, and between the three of those, like that's what really got me going.